Hey guys, so right now I'm 51 years old. In July I will turn 52. But right now I have a 37-year-old, I have a 36-year-old, I have a 33-year-old, I have a 31-year-old. Those are the boys. I have a 30-year-old, a 29-year-old. Those two are girls. And then I have my 2-year-old son. And I am currently 15 weeks pregnant with a boy. So altogether I will have 6 boys, 2 girls. Besides the fact that my children have kids. All 6 kids have a total of 15 grandkids for me. So I have a big family.
Ha, a 51-year-old pregnant again and has a 2-year-old at home. First of all, pregnancy at that age is not impossible, but it is very high risk. Because once a woman is 35, we call it advanced maternal age. It's not an insult, though, it is just science. For me, here's where it gets even more interesting. I went through her page and found out that this is not a natural conception. She used something called an embryo transfer. What is an embryo transfer? It means that the pregnancy is from an embryo transfer created from another woman's egg and another man's sperm. That embryo is now transferred into her womb. So biologically, the baby is not genetically hers. She's just the one carrying the pregnancy, which there's nothing wrong with that. And that falls into in vitro fertilization, IVF. And yes, it can help women to conceive later in life. Even with IVF, the body carrying the pregnancy is still 51. And that's where the risk comes in. At that age, there's higher risk of preeclampsia. That's a condition where your blood pressure becomes dangerously high in pregnancy, and it can affect your brain and your kidney. And in severe cases, it can lead to seizure and even death. There's higher risk of gestational diabetes, meaning that your body is struggling to control sugar in pregnancy, which can affect both you and the baby. There's also a higher risk of miscarriage and complications during delivery. It gets even more interesting. Let me tell you a reason. She says she's having another baby, so her 2-year-old will not be lonely and would have someone to play with. I'm going to be honest. A whole pregnancy, 9 months, possible complication, risk to your life, all because you don't want your child to feel lonely. That calculation is not balanced because pregnancy is not just a I want a companion for my child. It is blood pressure, it is your organ, it is a risk. And let's put context. She already has grown children, even grandchildren. She's already a grandmother. So this is not about lack of family. If it was lack of family, we would understand. You don't risk your life to solve loneliness for you or your child. And sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves. It's not always about the child. Or is this about the experience that pregnancy gives you emotionally? Your womb is not a hobby. Pregnancy is not a pastime. Now you know.